Hello. Welcome. We're back. It is Sunday night chill stream. Man, oh man, oh man. We're starting a little later than planned. But we're here. We're playing Thea the Awakening. Petey! Thea the Awakening. What is this game? Why are we playing it? Listen, this is a cool strategy game, kind of like almost like a Civ game if you only had one Civ or only one city. And also it was all PvE. And also there was a dope little card game hidden inside of this game. I really like this game. I haven't played it for several years, though, so if there's an option to go through the tutorial, we're going to do that. First of all, let's change this profile. New profile. My name is Piotr. Please. Piotr. Sure. Confirm it. And let's select this and see if we can do, like, a tutorial. Bam! Okay, so we got choices. I guess that I must have unlocked a second god, maybe? So basically, in this game, we're gonna... No, none of these have any progress. I changed my mind. As I recall, we've got to choose a god here who's going to kind of bless our villagers, and it's sort of got like a roguelike or roguelite structure. So the game is supposed to be very hard. As we lose or win or whatever, we'll get XP and progress these gods, and they'll give us more bonuses for our later games, our later attempts. Should we have later attempts? So let's see these gods that we've got. We've got Svarog, the god of sun and heavenly father, heavenly fire. Excuse me. What's his deal? Village focuses warriors. That seems like, oh no, I get to choose. Well, what does he do for us? Sun's Blessing. Guided by the power of the sun's return, your villagers gain experience faster. And... oh, do I just choose one of these? Righteous Convictions. All your villagers get a +2 bonus to speech and +3 to attractiveness. I forgot that those were bonuses in this game. Nightcrawlers. During night turns, all your villagers get a +1 bonus to damage and +2 to range damage. Shadow Dwellers. All your villagers get +2 bonus to stealth. That's if we do Horos. Let's be a Svarog person. And yeah, why is this? So is this unlocked also? Why does this one have a check mark on it? It is unknown. There's a lot of things you can do to customize the difficulty. You can really get into, you know, the nitty gritty. What is Bloodbath? Is it unknown? When on, wounds from a fight can exceed a character's health. No, let's just do regular, normal difficulty. But you can really adjust that a lot, really customize that. Yeah, we'll be Svarog people. We will play with a village focus of warriors. Sure, just put everything on the default. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. This might be a little bumpy at the beginning.
Thea is awakened. Welcome. No time to waste. You are a deity of the High Pantheon, and you must help your worshippers survive the darkness.
Okay.
So what now, you ask? You are divine, yes, but you have little power, and so you will know the world through your people's eyes. This means sometimes you will encounter your own divine messengers, and maybe even face your own avatars. Weird, I know. Your first mission is to survive. Every critter is trying to make sure you stay down. So get food and craft better equipment to protect yourselves. You will guide your people to victory, either by sheer survival and progress, or by solving the Cosmic Tree's mystery.
The Cosmic Tree's mystery? What's this? Who's talking to me? And what did you mean, looking through people's eyes?
I am but a messenger. Theodore, you can call me. But let us focus on you. Thea is a broken land. The underworld is shut, and the undead roam the earth, and creatures of darkness that ruled for a century want you dead.
Okay, so I need to improve our village and people. So how do I get started?
First, go and explore your village. Check the inventory to see your stocks, and send people to gather food and fuel.
Like wood.
Without food, people will starve. And without fuel, they will not craft or even heal, so these are really important.
Okay, gather food and fuel at the village. Anything else?
Yes. Once you've visited your village, check out the people standing outside. The exploring party. Select your party and send them to me. I will wait for your people outside the village. I have marked your people's map with a big blue question mark, so they will see where I am. Oh, and if you ever forget what your current task is, just check out your logbook.
Alright, so check out my village and people first, then send them your way. Let's begin. Enter the minds and bodies of your worshippers and begin the adventure. We got 1 XP for that. Oh, we're doing it. Off to a flying start. Okay, let's turn the sound back down now that he's no longer talking to us. Okay, so first thing we wanted to do is let's learn the basics of map navigation first. Press and hold the button or use WASD. Scroll mouse wheel up and down to zoom. Press to select the expedition. Press and hold right click over a hex you want to go. But actually I don't want to do that yet. I wanted to now help you set up your village tasks. Click on the village of Astoya. Can we change that name? Click again and select the looking glass. Click gather to the gather tasks. Okay, this is coming back to me. We gotta change the names of our villagers. This is something that's gonna be important. But we'll do that in a second. Here you can see all resources that can be gathered. Food is marked with this icon. It's a food. Fork and knife. Drag and drop a villager to start. Okay, so, right. She's got gathering 3 and smithing kind of 2. This person has 5. Oh, I'm like right over the tutorial. Let me flip my head to the other side. Real quick. Let's do this. We may regret this. I may have to swap back once we get to the actual map, but we'll see. We'll see if this sticks. Okay, so let's put this person who's good at gathering here, Olena. And we'll put Zana on wood. I guess, actually, does this matter? Craft. Craft objects and build. Craft can be increased by certain tools. It seems like that doesn't really make a difference. So we'll put somebody else who's good. So 30 per turn, 30 per turn, 32 per turn. Yeah, so she's really almost no good at all. Oh, interesting. And you get diminishing returns having more people on a task by the look of it. 30, 32. What if I flipped that? Would that make a difference? No, it's 32 either way. Okay, they order them kind of automatically, I guess. Next, open the task. Once the task is completed, you will receive the resource pack. The task will then be repeated automatically. Okay, cool. Let's... Remember, you can click question mark to get some more help. You can find these tutorial videos covering all aspects of gameplay. Clicking on the question mark ends the current turn. But before we do this, show me my people. We need some good names for these people. Craft. To open crafting tasks. Oh, I see. Press on clothes. See the materials. Drag and drop materials onto the workbench. Okay, sure. String and leather. Click confirm to add this to our current tasks. What will this do? Oh, string or leather. What am I making? Oh, and then I need a secondary material. Got it. And then some more string, maybe. And then we can make a plain shirt. Oh, I remember this now. Okay, yeah, so the ingredients that we put in are going to determine what we make. This is a leather shirt. And, oh my gosh, okay, it's coming back to me. We don't have enough. We could do it like this. What's the difference if we do it like this? 2 leather, 4 string gives us armor 2. If we swap these... If we do string for both, does that change the armor? Armor 2. Looks the same. Let's do a leather shirt. Confirm. And we'll put somebody on crafting. The person who is just good at crafting, go here. And you can work on that leather shirt. Right. Okay. Yes. And so we want to gather up all kinds of cool materials because we're going to be able to make more interesting stuff that way. This city is obviously Piotreville. Piotropolis? Perfect. I want it to be like a kind of an old-timey name. Piotropolis is fine. And let's also... Where do I name my people, though? More importantly. Maybe I have to name... Maybe I can only name new people? I swear there was a way to do this. That's fine. Your villagers need to eat. Each person uses 1 food per turn. Food is needed to heal wounds. If villagers run out of food, they will starve and die eventually. Having good variety of food provides many bonuses. Fuel is needed to in the village and in camps. 1 fuel per turn is used. Without fuel, there will be no additional healing, and any tasks will take twice as long to complete. Okay. So is there anything else that I need to do right now? These people are here. Do question mark. Search location.
Theodore welcomes you. Well, hello there. I see you're finding your feet and making first steps into the world. Well done.
So what now?
Events, such as meeting me, will occur throughout your adventures. Sometimes they are random, sometimes predestined, and always varied. Events can occur when you're out exploring, but also globally, or within your village. So remember, leaving your settlement unattended may be dangerous.
Right, events can occur at any time, both within the village and out in the world. Anything else?
Many events will ask you to bring stuff or do things in order to move to the next stage. I asked you before to gather food and fuel in your village. So you can gather resources in your village, but also by setting up a camp when you're out exploring.
To set up a
To set up camp, stand on an empty hex and choose the tent icon from the mini hut.
Right, we can gather by setting up camps in the world. Got it.
Good. Now events can lead to conversations or just random disasters, but they can also lead to challenges. To show you what I mean, track down a pack of boars nearby, marked by a blue question mark, and bring me back their bones.
Alright, point me in the direction of those boars. Let's go. It's big time pig time. Let's do it. Before we do, though, let me see if I can turn up the voiceover volume. Is it max? That's fine. We'll leave it alone. So can these guys move more? How can I tell? They have 2 of 5, and they want to move to the boars who are here. So we go into the boars.
You find the boars Theodore told you about. There is only a couple, so it should not be too hard. However, instead of a straight fight, you can try to do a proper hunt. If you have the right skills, that is. Or better yet, you can go all native on these beasties and wrestle them to the ground. Not an easy option, that one.
Looks like both of these are 2 skulls, so let's obviously wrestle the pigs, right? Possibly dangerous choice. Yeah, wrestle, perhaps leave it for now and come back later. No, wrestle those pigs. View my group. Oh, we got like a ton of people. Well, my god. We'll leave these names alone for now. Wrestle them. Physical. You have started a challenge with 4 physical. How do you want to resolve it? Begin combat. So you could auto-resolve if you hate fun, but we're going to do this. Before each challenge, your people's cards are split between offensive and tactical hands. Here you have the option to reshuffle if you don't like what you draw. You will learn more about the challenges and their mechanics once the challenge begins. Hold up. Let me do something real quick. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Cool. We don't know anything about our hand here, though. Offensive hand, tactical hand. I see, so they're gonna basically split our characters between these, I guess? Let's keep in play. We don't know what we're doing yet. Welcome to the card minigame. Pay close attention to this tutorial, as the mechanics are fairly complex. If you'd rather watch a tutorial video, no! Sorry. Just... Gotta do something real quick. Okay, to win you need to eliminate all your opponent's cards. Let's begin. Let's do it. Your deck is made up of, oh man, what side of the screen do I want my head to be on? Party members, the stats, damage type, and tactical skills come from their equipment and skills. Maybe I do want to be on the other side, because there's like stuff down here. Alright, we're switching my head back again. Fatefully, I'm going to go back to the other side. Hold up. Cool. Oh, I flipped the screen somehow too. Let's fix that. Get your head in the game, PD. let's not do that. Is made up of party members. The stats, damage, type, and tactical skills come from their equipment and skills. Yes. Your deck is divided into 2 hands. We have an offensive hand and a tactical hand. Your starting player in each round is decided randomly. You begin with the preparation phase, where you play your cards. The fight phase comes after all cards are played. This number shows how many cards you can play this turn. This is 1. This is why I moved my head. Each card is characterized by 2 very important values, attack and defense. Attacks deal damage, lowering the defense of an attacked card. They switched between a C in defense and an S in defense. I think when defense reaches 0, that card is eliminated. Characters may have different types of attack depending on the weapon in fight challenges or special skills in non-fight challenges. Some attacks may have additional effects such as poison or leech. Click the question mark to learn more. In fight challenges, only your wounds will be carried over from the challenge and can lead to the deaths of characters. Right, so we can do like a negotiation challenge, I think, too. Which I guess won't permanently wound us. That's good to know. Offensive cards are for direct attack and can be placed on the battlefield using click. Cards are added to the end of the... Oh my god, we got so many messages to get through. To the end of the queue, some weapons and skills can modify an existing card's position. Tactical cards offer support. They can only be played using their skills. Support actions will affect the rightmost eligible card in the queue. Okay, so we don't like target, we just affect the one that's on the end. Skill description contains more info. When both you and your opponents pass a turn without playing any cards, fight phase begins. The fight phase is resolved according to the card's queue position from left to right, so the leftmost card attacks first. Cards take their turn in the queue and attack the closest enemy on either side randomly. Okay, so they'll hit one or the other, but we don't know. Once cards have no target on the battlefield, damage is dealt to the remaining cards in hands and discard pile. If the first fight phase does not conclude the challenge, the second fight phase follows. Okay, I think we're going to have to just feel our way through this first one. So, let's put out somebody who has like a lot of shields, like Dobroviest first. Why did she get +4? I do not know. 7 + 4. Shield. This value will be added to this card's total defense when it enters the battlefield. Oh, okay. And then I gotta pass, right? Because I can't play any more cards this turn. We might be able to like auto pass. Physical. Oh, okay, yeah, so this is the physical challenge of trying to wrestle the boars. So actually, we might not take permanent wounds here. So we're going to hit this for... Oh my gosh. I'm a little overwhelmed. We're going to hit this for 0, I think, because they have 14 defense. The amount of damage this card can take before being removed from the challenge. What is the 6? Okay. What abilities do we have here, too? Opponent's rightmost card in the queue, whose level is equal or lower than confused and is not already confused, loses its attack in the first fight phase. Okay, so we could get rid of 7 attack that way, but... Level. Oh, that's their level. Okay, so his level is 6. Got it. Discards a random card from your opponent's tactics hand. Discarded card's level must be equal or less. Counter-offensive. Discards a random card from your opponent's offense hand, which is this one, so they don't have any more in their hand. Add shielding bonus to your rightmost card in your queue. She has enough shield already. She has 11. Allows character to enter the battlefield, but by doing so gets confused and loses its attack in the first fight phase. Okay. These are all the same. Let's put... Can anybody hit for 12? 10, 10... Uh-huh. Tell me about counter-offense again. Random card. I guess we could do Shield Ally to try to stop her from getting... Because they're going to do actually 16 damage, right? Does anybody have like a really good... Well, you have a good counter tactic, so let's do that. We'll take a tactics card out of your hand. And then I gotta pass, right? Bam. Okay, so 3 big physical attacks coming in. But this one's confused. We might have to do... We'll see how this goes. This is gonna take a little bit to get used to, I think. Counter offense... Get closer, probably, right? Because we want these people to be in combat, I think. Let's have both of these people get closer. And I guess we'll put these guys on the battlefield, too. We gotta learn how to do this. It's gonna take a bit of doing. Fight phase 1 of 2. So let's see what happens. So these two fight, and then this is probably gonna hit... Okay. 4. This seems fine. We might turn up the animation speed at some point, but let's keep it low for now. Will she kill this one? Nice! Okay, but then this is gonna kill her. Right. I see. And so when if we're not wrestling pigs, if we're doing an actual fight, then we need to be much more careful about not taking damage. This is fine for now, I think. Keep a reshuffle. Let's... Right, and we lost 2. Let's keep this. It seems like we have the big attack guys here. We'll get used to this. So we'll put out... You've just got an offense card, right? Can I do a counter offense? Yeah! So now they don't have any cards to put down, which means all of our guys will just do... attack their cards that are off the field. So my guys can go in without any risk now. I believe. Yeah, because they... Yeah, so we get to attack their card in their discard pile. Great, okay. Coming together. You have won!
You wrestled with boars and won. You still had to use pointy things to finish them off, but this was quite a feat. Your loot may not be as plentiful as a straight fight, but you did not risk getting wounds, so your people will not have the danger of dying now.
Great. You have acquired bones. Left-click dismantle. Right-click see properties. Huh. Oh, I guess if we wanted to, we could dismantle an item, but we can't dismantle these raw materials. I think. These people can't move anymore, right? They have 0-5 movement. There's nothing else to do in Piotropolis. Huh. So I think we got to do research. Research screen allows you to spend advancement points to unlock new resources, crafting, and construction recipes. An advancement point is given when enough research points are collected. Research points are gained by crafting and constructing, visiting ruins, and also in some events. So we have 1 advancement point available. So, let's see what we could get. Let's do amber. So these are going to give us what? Access to new materials? Or the ability to use them, maybe? So maybe we should hold off until we have one of these materials to actually use. Oh my god. Okay, there's all these different crafting, construction. From time to time, far from the expected vegetable, a baby is found among cabbages. Yes, get the cabbage patch. Oh my god. Yes, cabbage field. We are growing the cabbages. That's where babies come from. Everybody knows it. Baby cabbages. Anything else that I need to do now? It feels like I can end my turn. So let's send these guys back to... Maybe they should have camped out last time? I'm not 100% sure.
Theodore welcomes you. Well, hello there. I see you're finding your feet and making first steps into the world. Well done.
Okay, we have the bones.
Wonderful. Well done. And keep your resources. They may come in handy on a rainy day, you know. As you saw, you got both experience points and research points, on top of any material rewards. All of these will help you grow stronger.
And so you've given me vegetables. Okay, so we gain experience and research by doing such tasks, and we can get rewards. So what now?
So, you've discovered that some events will let you solve a situation through more than combat. These non-combat challenges are often just as hard, but it means that fighting is not the only way. Remember, wounds from combat challenges can kill your people even after the fight. So choosing a different path is often safer. And having a medic in your party
we should see who we have in our party.
Of dying as well. Anyway, great job on the boars.
Thanks, I think I'm getting the hang of
Practice
things.
makes perfect, you know. So now that the boars are done for, let's practice one more challenge type. Social encounters. I spotted a fellow demon called Hurlik, and I want you to convince him to give you some gold. When you have it, bring it back here.
Okay, go and talk to Holik and get him to give us some gold for you. Got it. Holik is over there. So let's send our dudes first to here, because there's like a treasure here, I guess.
You stumble across some ruins of an old city, engulfed in mist and mystery.
Let's search the ruins of the city.
You open one of the buildings, a strange-looking stone and metal-built affair, and you hear a clunking noise, then a blunt thud. Before you are able to do anything, you see a skeleton charging your way.
All right, we got a skeleton. Let's do it. To arms. You start a challenge with 1 skeleton and 4 big rats. Begin combat. We don't have an option to reshuffle. Yes, I do. I get a free reshuffle. Let's do that. You can only do this once, sure. Was it a good idea? We don't know. We don't really know our deck well enough. We've got Luba, Radovuj, Stogniev. Okay, so they put a skeleton down. He's confused. Is there anything that I can do to take out... Okay, support ally, increase the offense value of a card. So he's not going to attack the first round. Rightmost allied card in the queue, whose level is equal to or lower than the first action, is moved to the beginning of the queue. We can also do shield ally. Okay, so let's put down somebody who's a big... What is this? Piercing damage. Card deals piercing damage, is placed in front of the last card and deals half of its piercing damage to it, but only when the last card is an opponent's card. Oh, I see. So we want to... Which side is it? In front of the last card. So this guy will like jump in and attack this right away, I think. Yeah. Okay, and so he'll get off a first attack for 10, which will bring this guy down to 14. Plus he does poison. What does poison do? Poison damage doubles when attacking an already wounded enemy. So he will actually do 14 damage the first time, and then he'll get a second attack, all things going according to plan, because this guy won't attack the first round. So that's all good. Great. Let's do shield. Do I have somebody with a lot of shield ally? Let's shield this guy as well, because I'm worried that by being out first, he's going to be in harm's way. They have moved him back here, so that's bad for us, because this guy's going to get off an attack for 25, 28, and we have 26 shield here. I see. We could... Queue's level is equal to or lower than first action moves to the beginning of the queue. Yeah, let's do first action and move you to the front again. And then that's the end of my first turn. That's the end of... I can only do one guy this turn. They put out another rat. The rats have only little attacks, so maybe that's going to be fine. Let's put Luba out and shield her for 8. I think this is going to work out kind of okay. We're still feeling this out. Hulking rat. So shield Luba. And Radovuj, who has like no health, is out here. I guess we just got to see what happens now. So he's going to do 14 damage. Great. Rats are going to attack, but they're attacking shielded people. The danger is this person might wound... Oh no, we're good. Great. Luba could take some damage here, I think. Yeah, she took a little bit. And this is a fight, so it's not going to go away afterward. But she's going to ace that rat. And then you're going to own this person, and they're going to have... Okay, so one person took a little bit of damage. I think that's probably fine. And they had a tactics card too, right. Oh, and the cards stay wounded. Okay, cool. So in fact, you could go kill this person right away, because he has the piercing damage. So he gets to drop down and deal damage right away. Okay, I'm getting it. They're going to put down another hulking rat. He's not going to get an attack the first turn. He's dead already. Just drop everybody down. I guess do shield ally a bunch. It doesn't really matter. We're gonna ace this person in the first attack. And by this person, I mean this big rat. Bam! Stogniev owns the rat.
search the buildings and discover a supplies store still intact.
You open one of the buildings, a strange-looking stone and metal built affair, and you hear a clunking sound, then a blunt thud. Oh, we fought the skeletons already. Luba took a wound. Wound shows how much damage you have taken and lowers your health. Got it. We got a Pavis. Okay, so we got a bunch of items, too. Some gear, as well as our raw materials there. So let's take a look at our party. How do I do that? The box? Inventory. Oh, boy. Equipment. So, I see that this is okay, so he's a medic? Is that his deal? Yes. Luba, you've got a big axe. What if you had this big weapon instead? This does... Your axe does 15 damage. This does less damage, but it does shielding and poison. That might be fun. Let's just see if we have any items that are, like, better than items people are using now. This is a better shield. What is the little bottle icon? Is that weight? Okay, so it's lighter and better in every way. This is a shield you should be using. We also got this... Pivis? Stognev is fighting with this Bramblewood staff. I think this might be better. But it doesn't do piercing, which was a pretty helpful, like, move. So, okay, Dobroviest, what if you were wielding this Sword of Darkness instead? Because you are strong as hell, actually. Although you're criminally under-equipped. You don't need to be using a little toy sword. And then you can have the toy sword. Because you are not as strong. And this? No, you can't take that too. Can you take... Round shield is 120. Pavis is 98. How much was that again? 94. Let's actually give this Sword of Darkness to him. And we will give her the little toy sword. And whichever one of these shields is better. 2 and 3. 3 and 6. Bam. Okay. We've done a little bit of adjusting. Bad quality, dexterity. Okay, I think our team is better equipped than they were a second ago. This is going to be a lot of this. And then keep heading me over here. I don't think we're going to get there today. Can I camp out here? No. Okay, I need one movement to camp. Got it. And how are things at Piotropolis? People are gathering. Can I... Note that your villagers can only carry a limited weight depending on their strength attribute. Yeah. Can I build new stuff? Construct. Wasn't somebody supposed to be crafting? Hold up. I'm sure you were supposed to be crafting clothes. Oh, you're done. You crafted the clothes. What if you were building something instead, like a cabbage patch? Construct. Everything needs more resources than we have. You need a lot of wood. Oh, interesting. Okay, weird. Let's have you... Zona. Your gathering won't help very much. Is there anything interesting you can craft? Like a cooked meal? Like a nice meat and wood pie? Some jerky? Perfect. Make some jerky for us, Zona. And make... Can I just do like... What is this? Plus? 2 jerky? Make 3 jerky for us. I don't know. For 3 turns. That'll keep you busy. Is that the demon going further away? Don't we need him? I guess we gotta head back over there. Hold up, let me see something. Okay. That's my quest. There's another ruin, it looks like here. Okay, so this may be a turn we can just pass. Where's my food at? 14, 7, okay.
Thea is not an easy place to grow up in, but alas, grow up.
Oh, we have children. One of your children has matured into a young adult.
And is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
Let's say this kid worked on fields for a long time. It is time to take the rightful place between proud gatherers.
Becoming an adult is an important rite of passage. The whole village celebrates this joyous occasion. The youngster places a food offering at the altars of their gods, in thanks and in hopes for a good future.
So we've lost a child. We've gained Tomislava. Let's take a look at her. No, 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 no. Is there like an undo? Oh no. There's no like a key map, anything to tell me how to... I guess what would it be, like a Z? Well, that was a disaster. You were supposed to be going over there! Oh, okay, fine. Whoops. We want to take a look at Piotropolis. We made another gatherer, right? So why don't you help gather more wood? Yeah. We're gonna need wood to build stuff, I reckon. Okay, please go the right way this time. If you've got... Yeah, explore these ruins. Search them.
Search the buildings and discover a supply store
We found
still
some
intact.
scaled leather. Leather made of a reptilian's rawhide. Okay, cool. We got some snake skin. We're working on having enough research. Do you guys have more movement? Yeah, keep moving over there. Let's go take a look at the Piotropolis again. This is equipment, production. Everybody's kind of working. Zona is done. Crafting. Would you craft tools for us? Oh, interesting. So she can make herself better at crafting, I suppose. Sure. Make yourself a nice golden hammer. Good quality. Yeah, and put Zona on that, and she'll work on this hammer that will make her better at crafting in the future, I guess. Hold up, let me see something real quick. No! Come back!
Thea is not an easy place
We've got
to
another
grow up.
child
To
growing
us,
up.
grow up we
This kid
must.
dissected a frog when they were only a wee person. It seems like we might have a promising medic. Let's make another medic. It's Shabor. It's your boy Shabor. Celebrate the rite of passage. Great, we know this already. Shabor, do something useful with your life. I guess you could stay and, like, protect the village. I guess that's sort of a useful thing. Because we don't have a medic. I mean, do we? Who's here? Shabor's here. Fighter, miner, some other stuff. What are you, a researcher? A craftsman. And you are a gatherer. Got it. Yeah, Shabor, you stay here. Wear this shirt, why not? Okay, man. Okay, we're gonna have to micromanage these dudes a whole bunch at some point. But for the now, let's just leave them be. And if you could help gather some wood, Shabor. Who are you, Himislav? Why aren't you helping? I mean, he's barely helping, but it's something. So everybody's working now? Cool. Meanwhile, you need to... Should we go to the Hungry Unliving? Let's see what their deal is. You approach the enemy and have time to decide your plan of action. Fight them. 1 unliving corpse, 2 broken skeletons. We got this. Offensive hand. Let's see if we can get the medic out of there. Cool. Yeah, I like this hand better. So we get to go first. Let's just put somebody big and sturdy out. So he's got plus 11 shield, Pavel does. Bam, they have confused Pavel, so he's going to miss his first action. Let's do a... Shield ally for 6. I just want to kind of put off putting my dudes down. Oh, no, I have to do 2, though. And we'll also put Luba down. And we'll put some more shields on her on our next turn. Or we may just try to drop Stogniev down. Yeah, let's try that. Let's drop him down. And so we'll get a free attack there. And then we'll put a shield on him. And so the whole idea is he's going to try to tank all the damage. Because they only are going to attack the person who's closest. What is this red thing? Leech. Cause the attacker to gain that much life. Okay. Yeah, so we'll do another shield ally on him. So he'll be able to take 23. And these guys hardly do any damage, so we're going to be fine. This person's going to get one. Oh, no. Two-shotted. He's going to attack for 5. But it's not going to go through his shield. Cool. Then Pavel's going to come in and clean up. But they still have one more card, right? Because they used the one that was for tactics. Oh, no, we got to attack it, too. Cool. Oh, we owned those dudes. What a bunch of dorks. Let's grab all the equipment, I guess, for now. We could dismantle it. Oh, I don't know what I'll get for that, though. Let's not dismantle anything. And we'll take a look at our team. Oh, look. Your people's abilities have improved. Okay, but we don't have to choose what they improve, right? What is this? Those guys are there. Fine. Before you move, I just want to look at your equipment. Oh boy. Okay. Lots to do. Do you want this two-handed sword instead? It would give you shielding and poison, which I think is what you want. I think we want this dude to be... Oh, wait. No, we want him to have more shielding instead of more damage. That's fine the way it is. Is this shield better? Is it the same? It's worse. Perfect. How about this one? This one is better at shielding, but worse at armor. Feels kind of similar, but this one gives you +1 dexterity. We'll leave you with that. Luba. You don't want this two-handed sword, do you? No, I like Luba having just one big, angry sword. That's perfect. Pavel, let's just make sure this shield that you have now is better, and it is. Okay, cool. And nobody else has a shield, except for you. That one's worse. That one is worse too. Great. So I've got these terrible shields. I guess we could bring these back to our townsfolk, though, at some point. And we can't camp. We're out of movement. Is anybody idle back at town? The answer is no. Good. What do I need to build my cabbage patch? That's what I really want. Village overview. Construct. Wood. Vegetables. More wood. Probably is the way that we're going to do that. Although if we use better materials, we'll get a better cabbage patch. Cool, these guys didn't move away. So we got to do... Oh, look!
He sits on a rock and stares at you with his large yellow eyes. What do you want? You looking for trouble? Because I could get you some. He clenches his tiny fists at you.
You'll only be in trouble if you don't give us some gold. Okay, let's intimidate this guy with a social challenge. 3 times Holik, 2 times Crazed Bee. All right, we gotta intimidate these bees. I think we can do it. Okay, so these guys look. So whereas before in combat these guys were really strong, now they're really terrible in this social challenge. So let's reshuffle. I mean, yeah, my guys are just generally not as strong. We'll see what we can do. Holik's here to do 4 damage, which isn't too bad. Can I counter tactic and remove support ally, increase the offense value of a card. So let's put Radavouj out. And again, nobody's going to take permanent damage from this because this is a social challenge. And we'll do support ally. So he's going to survive that first attack, and we'll up his attack to hit this guy for 10. Ooh, I think we might get owned here. We could continue to support him. He's gonna... Let's put Luba down and support. is actually going to be tough. I think we're going to have a hard time pulling this off. Crazed bee. Fortunately, the bee does no damage, but the bee might soak up my attack, which could be just as bad. And let's try to counter tactic. It doesn't work, so we'll support ally. Oh, but I can't do anything this turn. Still play tactic. They don't do it. Why didn't they do anything? They just passed? I guess there's no valid target for whatever. Maybe it's like a counter offense. Alright, let's see how we do. Good, we got a big hit. Oh, Lupa's out. B does nothing, except it soaks up an attack, which is a problem. Oh boy. Radavouge! Knock him out! Oh, thank God. Yeah, so we had a 50-50 chance there of him surviving. Because if he had attacked the wrong guy, we would have been in trouble. Let's get... Dubroviest is like a champion of this. Of social challenges. So let's keep her in. Polix here. Yeah, let's get her in. And also, that's all we can do right now. She has Leech, which is kind of nice. There's no way she's going to one-shot somebody, is there? Actually, there is. Do all the support on her. So, on her turn, she'll kill somebody. Outright. And this is what, a bee? Can the bee not do anything? Cool, and we'll drop down Jersey, just because they might get one-shotted if we're unlucky. But the idea is to protect Radavouge so that they can do their big 6 attack. So we may be sacrificing Jersey here. Let's see how it goes. Good? Nice, that's the ideal thing. So now Jersey isn't at risk. We got this. Oh, it's going great. So these guys will get to attack their discarded cards. Get that B. Is the other one also a B? We have one. Oh, we're done. Okay, cool.
All right.
We got the gold.
Theodore is clearly up to his old tricks, sending you here for his gold. Here you go, and tell him to come himself next time.
And we got... These guys have Blessing of Speech for the next 15 turns. It's kind of cool. Okay, so we gotta... Let's chart a course back to this quest place. How are things at Piotropolis? Everybody busy? Everybody working? Good. Fine. Good enough. Good job, everybody. How do we get more... What is the other thing that I could build here? A pasture. Tell me about a pasture. What does it do? Is this a secret? Please. There's no way. It is a mystery. I guess when we have the materials, we'll be able to see. But it would be really cool to see beforehand. No? Shift click. Control click. Mouse. Alright, well, we don't know. It's a mystery. Fine. Keep these guys going. Let's fight these little skelebones. You approach your enemy and have time to decide your plan of attack. We can do this the easy way, or, well, you know how the rest goes. Let's manipulate these skeletons. You stand firm, posturing and flexing your muscles as much as possible. You tell them bloody tales of many exploits, waving your bloodied weapons as proof. How do you think we've survived this long in the darkness, eh? By being nice or eating the bloody hearts of our many enemies? We have to fight a witch and 4 hulking rats. But again, we're not as good at social challenges, our dudes across the board, but it's lower risk. We're not going to take any permanent damage from this. So let's put out Dubroviest, because she's a baller. And then she'll take that first attack. Their witch feels like she could be good at social garbage. Yeah, and she is, but she's having to be put out confused first. Anyway, we could do her 17 damage. Yes, there is. Support ally. We're going to do 2 support allies on Dubroviest. And then she'll one-shot the witch. The hulking rat, we don't even care about. Rats have no social skills, confirmed. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this again a little bit. More rats with no social skills. And so what we can do is put Strogniev or someone down, put Luba down, and we can do support ally to make her really buff on our next turn. Okay, the rats are nothing. They're no problem at all. So actually, we don't even need to do that. So let's counter tactic and just remove that. Because they're going to one-shot all these rats anyway. I think we're going to win this in 1 round. And then we should turn up the animation speed, because now we kind of get it. We don't need to watch this slowly every time. Rats do nothing. The rats do nothing. Yeah, after this combat, we'll speed it up. 1 shot. Some rats. Dubroviest, and then we'll kill the one that's here. Alright, so we've intimidated a witch. Your opponents feel uneasy at first, but slowly it turns to outright fear and panic. They not only run away, but drop some of their stuff on the way. So they've dropped an ivory short sword and some herbs and meats. Good, take their stuff. And so out of interest, is all that stuff with these guys? It is. So they're carrying all this crap. We got to bring this back to town at some point. How much weight? Yeah. We can move items between groups. Great. Can I see how much weight the party can carry total? Is that a thing? It feels like it would be a thing. But, 4,100. Okay, cool. We're good. We got plenty of room. We got the ivory short sword, so let's just take a look at that and see if it's better. For instance, somebody's using a toy sword, right? It's got to be better than that. It's actually the same as that. In fact, it's slightly better just because it's lighter, I guess. Sure, you equip this, Dubroviest. You're the Dubroviest of all. Pavis. The shield is worse and way heavier. The shield is also worse and way heavier. Okay, great. Cool. Everything's going according to plan. Maybe we should have these guys camp at some point, just to try it. Back at town, how are things? Is this the town button? Great. Everybody working? Everybody's working. Good. Good. Is there any unequipped equipment? No. Everybody's equipped. Cool. Shabor is only wearing a shirt, but that's fine. He's unarmed and bottomless. Just like all of the best people. Move over here. You approach your enemy. Let's fight. 2 broken skeletons and 1 unliving corpse. Let's do it. So this is a real fight. And we gotta do real fighty time. I would like you to... If you get closer, will you do your attack? Just confuse this person. That, I think, is going to be a good start. And then put somebody with big shield in, like Pavel. Can we support Pavel and make him... Nobody has support ally, that's fine. So we won't be able to one-shot this skeleton. But what we can do... You're going to hit for 4. He's got like 11. We could confuse to take another... No, we probably want to do a big shield on someone. So let's get Dubroviest. And we'll put a big shield on her. You know what? We should have put more shield first on Pavel. That's okay. Dubroviest is going to be the big shield. And then she's going to guard Luba, who's the big attacker. And I said I was going to speed this up. Can I do this here? I don't want to forfeit. I just want to do the options. I guess we got to do it after this. My bad. We'll do it after this fight. Good. Dubroviest soaking up attacks is good. Because we don't want Pavel to be taking a bunch of hits. Although he has enough armor, he's going to be safe. Textbook. Okay, so none of our guys are going to get injured, right? Keep and play. Yeah, let's keep it because we've got the Pearson guy, and he may be able to just one-shot this guy. Oh, not quite. But if we then confuse him, well, we're going to get the first attack no matter what, right? I guess, sure, just confuse him. Oh, we don't have to play all our cards. That is going to save us some time. You've won. You got a bow and arrow and a shield. Okay. Let's take a look at our dudes. And we got a research points. That's good. Take a look at their equipment. Okay, bow and arrow is like a separate thing. Can we give you a bow? I don't see why not. Because it's too heavy. That's why not. Dobrovius, do you want a bow? There you go. And the other thing we got was a rib cage. Is this a good shield? No, it's a bad shield. Is it a bad shield compared to everybody's shields? I think that it is. Okay, cool. So can I break these down later? If I go to inventory, like when I have like a really, like a low quality shield. Oh, drop here to dismantle. Yeah. Okay. Let's not do this for everything, but that shield was like low quality, literally. We'll go to town and we'll try to equip everybody with stuff. In fact, let's make a little detour to town. We'll figure out all equipment. We'll dismantle our extra stuff. We'll see if we can build anything cool. Construction. What other crafting stuff can I do? Maybe just like gathering. Oh, you know what? If I look at my town, can I like see like what stuff we could gather? There must be a way. Show or hide resources. Okay, so the only thing here is vegetables and wood. But if we're camping, we could gather stuff from out and about. I get it. I sort of remember that now. And if there's not like a research that's going to make us gather things from further away, is there? I don't think there's anything good. Various resources that come from the depths of Thea. Grants random resources each turn. That seems kind of good, actually. Let's get a well. We may be able to build one of these. Let's just see. Sorry, what else could we build? Herbalist hut. Smithy. Watchtower. So we might want to send out a little party just to do resource gathering. I think that's what I'm learning here. Let's look at the resources again. Any good ones nearby? Or do these only show the resources that I know that I'm allowed to gather right now? So if let's actually do that experiment. So there was no, say, gold on the map before. If I do this, now can I see gold? No. Maybe. Or else there's no gold here. Curious. Okay. We're figuring it out. Shoot. Yeah, so we'll make a second party to go out and just gather some cool materials. So let's actually, because like we're getting diminishing returns on a lot of our gatherers, and our crafter is no longer crafting. So what if we said, okay, we want to build the cabbage patch, obviously. To construct the cabbage patch, we're going to, oh, we can do that now, but I want better materials, maybe. So like if I wanted to make it out of stone, is there any stone around? What's the hotkey for this? R. No, not super. A lot of stone. Shoot. Oh, I see. So they're grayed out if we can't gather them. I understand. I thought they were like out of fog of war, but that makes more sense. So there's not super anything out here. I mean, we could gather some wheat, some straw and wood. That's not a horrible idea. Let's do that. We'll send out a group to do that later, after these guys all meet up. In the meantime, if I was going to do construction of a pasture, will it tell me now what it's going to do? So I'm like, bam, bam, bam. pasture. Rearing your own animals means your people not need to hunt so often, grants meat each turn. And it gives us attract human, a chance for human to join your... Oh, because we use the gold? Oh, cool. No, it always attracts humans. What does the gold change? Nothing, you say. Maybe the catalyst doesn't make a difference? But it will attract humans, it will add food. Let's build a pasture. Zana, you gotta build this for me. It's gonna take 6 turns. Treboslava, you keep doing your gathering thing. Himislav, you are a useless person. Help out here for the moment. But then we're gonna send you on the gathering party. You guys have no movement. Great, end it. A spider's nest down here. Piotroblis, go here. Let me check something real quick. Okay, we're gonna go inventory. We're gonna dump off all our raw materials. Can I just... Oh, they need wood, but they don't need elf wood, surely. So let's give you some... like 10 wood. Keep you going for 10 turns. And then all these materials you can take. Oh my gosh, this is actually gonna be a lot of micromanaging. I can see now. But now you're gonna have all these cool materials to build with. Isn't that gonna be so fun? Herbs can be used for medicine. Seaweed is a food, technically. Yeah, hold on to the seaweed. Just put it back in town. That's fine. And let's put all the equipment that we're not using here. And we'll slap that all onto some villagers. So, we have no more random raw materials that aren't food. And we have no more unequipped equipment. Oh, man. Okay, actually kind of a lot to do here. Let's give this to Zana, this hammer. We're just gonna make her a better smith. She has some stuff already. Chabor needs everything. Give him a sword. He's not very strong. Give him a better shield. There you go. You can have the ribcage shield. Does anybody else want a shield? Maybe you? Can you take these? All the shields are too heavy for him. But you could have a shield. Tomislava. You don't have any armor, though. Or any, weapon, though. Okay, fine. Inventory. Take that unequipped round shield. Break it into pieces. Give me some wood. Wow. You guys go to Theodore's tutorial. And they can turn the quest.
Welcome,
Hello there, I see you're finding your feet. Oh, you know what? We put the gold back at the cow. Oh my god, we put the gold back here. We're gonna go pick up the gold again. I realize now I've made a mistake. By putting the gold back at the village, we no longer have it to give to the guy. Oh, okay. So it actually does matter. We need to literally bring this to him. Let's do this, though. Let's go village overview. No, what I want to do is... go to village. Production, take off the useless people. Himislav, you don't need to do anything. You also don't need to do anything, Chabor. And let's get one person who's like kind of good, kind of decent at gathering, like you. And so we'll have a second party of just like gathering dudes. How do I do that? New expedition. Put Olena, Himislav, and Chabor on this. You're not adding any food. Oh, do I have to do cargo? Okay, cool, I get it. So they're gonna need food and wood. So give them like, I don't know, 7 wood. Because we're making more wood here, right? So give them 8 wood. That's fine. And give them a bunch of vegetables. They need 24, I guess, right? And then they'll run out of vegetables and wood at the same time. So they've got 8 turns worth of supplies, because there's 3 of them. They each eat 1 vegetable per day. And they don't need any children with them. Create expedition. So, send this group off to sit here. Oh, do they not have any movement because they're brand new? No, they have movement. And can they make camp? It's all coming together. Gather. Jabor, gather straw. Elena, gather wood. And help gather wood, I guess. It doesn't really make a difference. You guys gotta go back to town and get the gold that you forgot. Brutal. Oh boy. Give me the 1 gold. Just 1 is fine. Select the party, please. Now we should be able to turn in the quest.
Theodore.
We got the gold for you.
Good, you got the gold. That wretched woman owes me, but I have no desire to
It's a matter of
speak to her.
principles.
Anyway,
He's letting
it's
us
a
keep the
matter
gold,
of
so what
in
now?
social challenges, as you saw, you will face your opponent, but different skill sets become relevant, such as speech.
You got research points and
attractiveness,
experience.
will. So just remember, different challenges use different skills. And so your party composition can have a great impact on the way you explore the world. As you perhaps noticed,
You got it.
you will notice that some equipment, as well as buildings in your village, require a lot of stuff. Often things that are not easily gathered or commonly
Okay,
found.
so he's saying go around and do
For
events
such
and
needs,
stuff.
I also recommend
Rare
scouring
materials
the
are also found in the
map
world.
search-
Cool.
Well, yes, I have a second task for you to do at any time
Explore
you're
the
ready.
dungeon and
Preferably
craft 10 cooked, baked, or roasted food. Cool, you got it. Let's go send these boys out to the tutorial. And we'll start some crafters back at the town. Start heading out towards Theodore's tutorial. At the town, close, please. Nobody's crafting, right? So let's craft some cooked food. Can I cook this meat? And how much do you want? 10? Meat with vegetable? Vegetable with meat. Bigos. Is this cooked? Feels cooked. We're not going to have enough wood yet, though. Let's actually hold off on doing this for a second. Oh, Zona's doing... What is she doing? Shoot. Expedition 2 is gathering. They're doing their thing. Oh, she's constructing the pasture. Right.
Yes, wonderful. You made your
Oh.
first batch of prepared
We already did it.
food. No longer are you a mere scavenger. Now you can cook.
He's given us
Crafted
topaz
foods are
and
more
some
efficient
granite.
than the raw
Cool.
stuff, so you may want to take them when you're
He wants us
out.
to build one building. We'll do it. We will build him his one building. We are already ahead of the game, working on our pasture. Who has... Where did... Some people leveled up. That's good. There's nothing for us to, like, do there, right? Expedition 2 got some resources. They have more wood, but they are going to run out of food at some point. They have 8 turns of food. These guys have 6 turns of food. That should be fine. What if we send you dudes up here? Explore this, and maybe we can find some food here
You
to
stumbled
hand off
across
to the
the
other
ruins of an
expedition.
old city.
Search the
One of many
ruins.
buildings you tirelessly searched through.
You found Wrath of the
contains a
Dead.
stash.
What is that about? Let's take a look at our equipment. Wrath of the Dead. 5 damage, 5 shielding. It's kind of a bad sword. Cool. I don't think anybody wants that. No, yeah. Thanks for that. We won't need that. We have 8 turns worth of food. Let's actually also fight these hungry unliving. They must be slain. 2 broken skeletons, 2 unliving corpses. Wait. Unliving? Alright, so again, I think our strat here is going to be... drop Luba down. Let's see what they do. They've confused her. Can I just want to shield her now, kind of. I actually don't want to shield her, because we're going to put Stogniev down and shield him. Yeah, check it out. Jersey goes down. And then we could do a small shield on Jersey. No, we don't want that. We're gonna pass without playing more cards yet. Here goes our broken skeleton. So watch. Now we go Stogniev hits them for 5. Then we need to stack shields on him. Do we want to confuse somebody? We prevent more damage by shielding, I think. Because this broken skeleton is going to get super owned. So yeah, let's put shields here. Oh, I don't get to play any cards this turn. Why no? It said I got to do 0 cards. Now we get to do 3. Okay, well, that was weird. I don't quite get that, but that's fine. So we need to do them 15 plus 19, plus 29 damage total. So that's about 44. We're going to do 17, 28 in the first round. They're going to try to do 9 damage plus 6 damage in the first round. So let's just stack a shield and a shield and then a support. So he'll do 18, 25, so we'll take out this first guy. Oh, we'll do a big chunk out of this guy. I don't think that's overkill. I think that's going to work out for us, because this guy's dead in 1 shot. We do a big hit on this unliving corpse. He does his little attack, but we're shielded for it. And then we absolutely devastate him with Luba. I forgot to turn up the animation speed. We will actually do that after this one. We won. You got a shield, you got some jerky. Cool, so we'll hand off some jerky to that team that's here. But first, absolutely important, options, animation speed. Well, let's just go fast. Do they have any more movement? They do not. Cool. Expedition 2 is camping. Theotropolis, everybody's working. We're gathering resources. People are leveling up. It's all coming together. We built our pasture, so he's given us dragon leather and more topaz. Cool. So Zona no longer has a thing to do. But, so she could be smithing, or we could try to build another. So we're getting meat each turn. That's awesome. That doesn't need to be gathered, though. That's just automatic. That's cool. Great. Let's see about construction. We don't have enough for a cabbage field. And Wisebird says, hello! Hello, welcome. We're playing some Thea, the Awakening. Let's have Zona. It's a lot of micromanaging. More than I expected. Let's have her craft. Can she craft gathering tools? No, she literally can't. There's not enough resources. How is? It's good. It's like Civ if you had only one little city and it was all PvE and also there was a dope card game in it. Oh, what if I made a shirt? A dragon hide blouse. Armor 4. So the cool thing is like there's this crafting system and the different materials that we use change what we're going to make, right? So here if we use the dragon hide, we make a dragon hide blouse. But we've made it with amethyst and string. If instead of amethyst we made... That's a lot of things. It's a lot of things. If instead of amethyst we made it topaz, what would that change? 8. Research points. Oh, okay, so we'd get more research from doing it. And did it say it would be faster to build? No, it'd take longer to build. But maybe it would weigh less? it would weigh the same, it looks like. And it's armor 4. Armor 5 if we use topaz. So this is better. This dragonhide blouse is better if we use topaz. What if it was a reptile vest? Armor 4. And if we did this, armor 3. And if we did it with string, we don't have enough string. Let's do it like this. Let's make a nice reptile vest for somebody, and we'll give it to the cool mighty fighty guys when they stop back by town. But really, we're just trying to give Zona things to do while we wait for enough materials to make a cabbage patch. That's the goal. Okay, so this expedition is going to move to Expedition 2, and we're going to switch and give them some food, because the Expedition 2 is just gathering materials out in the wilderness. So let's give them... We just found some jerky, right? Did you guys already eat the jerky? I can understand that. We have 7 turns of food. They have 5 turns of food. Yeah, have some meat. What if we did it like this? If we gave you, like, I don't know, 8 meat? Well, you need in groups of 3, right? So we'll give you 6 meat. That'll give you 7 turns. We'll have 6 turns, but hopefully we'll gather more food out in the wild. Because these guys here are just gathering wood and straw, whereas my adventure guys might, like, find meat out in the world. Here's where the tutorial is. Let's keep making our way over there. I guess because it's nighttime, it's all dark also. Seems fine. Piotropolis is looking good. Everybody's working here now. We just got our pasture. Alright. Keep heading towards... We could go to a spider's nest. So the other cool thing... Spooky! Yeah, it's all spooky and foggy at night. The other cool thing is, like... So we do our little card game to fight, but we don't always... So, like, if you fight, your people are at risk of getting permanently wounded. But sometimes you can do a different kind of a challenge. So you can, like, try to intimidate somebody instead. Or we saw some boars. We had the choice to fight the boars or wrestle the boars. And wrestling the boars is, like, a different... Your guys use a different set of skills, basically. It's hard to explain. They use a different set of stats. But it's lower risk, because you're not going to become permanently injured
you enter
by
an
it.
underground complex that turns out to be some
Going
old,
into a
long-forgotten-
dungeon. Let's explore.
Inside, there are 2 main tunnels.
Go left.
leading
Good
deeper
adventurers
into
always
the
go
complex.
left.
You take a left and go down a long, winding corridor with empty alcoves spread about in equal spaces. Each alcove hides a potential doorway to explore. You enter one such opening, and you arrive at
So this
a
is
circular
the tutorial
chamber
quest was to
with
go do
some
this
kind of an
dungeon.
altar in the middle, steeped in purple light from an unknown
Anyway, we found some
source.
spider silk. And we got some XP. How's our research doing? Fine. People are gathering stuff. Oh, wait. So is that Theodore's tutorial? Did we do it? How can I see my little quests? Oh my god. Does he want me to come back to him? Build me a building. Social challenges. Oh my gosh, we gotta read. Explore the dungeon and craft some stuff. Till later then. Maybe he'll tell us something new to do next turn. Let's send these guys to the spider's nest. How bad could it be? We'll see if we can make this card game happen. Next turn. These guys have food? Expedition 2? You guys have 6 turns worth of food. The people in Piotropolis are doing great. Everybody's working. Good. Good. Go to spider's nest. You approach the beast, and you have time to decide your plan of action. Yeah, so here's the thing. Best way to slay a beast is eye-to-eye attack, or we have better play it safe and use some trickery, brew a poison, and plant it in some bait. I don't know if trying to out-poison spiders is a good idea. Let's just fight them. 5 malicious spiders. Begin. Okay, so here's what it looks like. We gotta choose our hand. Let's reshuffle. So half of our guys are gonna be in our offensive hand, and half of them are gonna be in our tactical hand. And so these guys will have to use their little abilities, and these guys get to go out and actually fight. So we gotta put our first person out. I think we should... Shield ally, confuse. Let's put out somebody with high armor, like Jersey. And that's all I can do on my turn. Because we just play 1 card. They put out a malicious spider. Okay, the spiders have low health and low damage. We're going to own these guys. Great. And in fact, I can put Stogniev down, so his special ability is, when you put him down, he hits the first guy, or he hits one of their guys when he gets dropped in. So Jersey is gonna, basically what's gonna happen is we're gonna put all our guys down, and it's gonna run from left to right, and people are gonna do their attacks, and they're randomly gonna attack somebody on the right or left of them. So Jersey, because there's no one on the left, he's definitely going to attack to the right, and he's gonna one-shot this spider that has only 3 health with his 17 attack. So then Stognev is gonna go, he's probably gonna one-shot a spider here. Let's put out Dobrovius though, because she has some shield on top of her health. So if she can take 11 damage without becoming actually wounded at the beginning. And we're gonna stack shields on her, and she's gonna be like a buffer. And Wiseman says, I like the idea that you're at a table in a dungeon playing cards against some spiders. Oh yeah! Yeah, so they put a spider out. He's confused though, so there's gonna be 2 rounds of combat each time we put all the cards out. But because he's confused, so the tactical guys, we can put them into play, into combat, but they'll miss the first round of combat. And so that's what they did with their little malicious spider. Let's do it like this though. We're gonna do, I think we just want to stack a lot of shield on Dobrovius. So we gave her plus 11 more shield. These spiders are doing like 2 damage. I mean, this combat's gonna be a bit of a joke. But it's fine. You'll see, we're gonna squash all these spiders. Confuse. They're not even gonna ever get to go. So Jersey's gonna hit the first spider, easy. Stogniev hits that one. Dobrovius hits that one. Fight phase 2, Jersey hits this one on the end. We win. And so the thing is, if the guys don't put if they have cards that are off the field, like because they used a tactics ability or something, if we clear the field, we get to hit cards in like their discard and stuff. It's a little confusing. We got this Bramblewood Staff. That might be a good thing for Stogniev to be using. Equipment. Stogniev, because he's got a staff right now, but is a Bramblewood Staff better? It is the same. Identical. It's a little bit heavier. What we could do is put that on our boy here. Sword of Darkness. Let's leave it. We'll hold on to this and give it to somebody in town, because the townsfolk are not really well equipped. Okay, so what else do you guys need to do? I guess they should go out exploring then. How many days of food do you have? Only 4. It's gonna take like 2 turns. Walk down here a little bit. And let's just explore. I want to see what this is in the fog. We'll go there next turn, and then we'll head back to Piotropolis. You guys have 5 days worth of food. You keep gathering. You guys are doing great. Everybody's having a wonderful, lovely time. Great, cool. End turn.
You lose your footing and fall into a really deep ditch.
No!
You quickly realize you are not alone, and that you have fallen into a viper's nest.
GG! Oh, thank you. Okay, so some of our lame gatherer guys have fallen into a viper's nest. Instead of fighting the vipers, because these guys, there's only 3 of them and they aren't good fighters, let's try to climb back up before the snakes get you. So we're going to do a physical challenge instead. And you'll see the cards are going to be this little muscle symbol. That's going to be literally who we fight. The reason also I want to do a physical challenge is because I think our gatherers might actually be like pretty beefy. They might be strong, but not good fighters. So it may be fine to have them do a physical challenge. We'll see though. Or we might get owned and fall in a pit of snakes. Could be fun either way. Let's have this person counter offense. There was nobody with low enough offense for that to work, so that's a disaster. So all of their guys are higher than level 6, that means. In fact, they're level 7. There you go. We're gonna get wrecked. Our dudes are not going to succeed in climbing out of this pit, I think. Well, good luck. I don't know what this will mean for us. Round 2. Can you level up your cards? Yeah, so you level up their stats, which is going to make them better at, like, fighting and stuff, but also will, like, increase the level of their little tactics abilities. So, okay, so they got heavily poisoned. Poison gives wounds every turn and remains on you until you find a way to heal it. We do have a medic in this party. Villager's idle. Okay, we'll take a look at that. We also have a research point. So you guys are poisoned. You're going to take wounds. Can you cure wounds? Is that what herbalism is? It is used in sickness challenges. Medic. Lowers the chance of dying from wounds for the group they're in. How do I heal? Who's got poison? Heavily poisoned. Until you find a way to heal it. Uh-oh. They'll be fine. Those people who fell in the pit of vipers, they'll be good. So the thing is, this game is supposed to be very hard, and you're supposed to fail, and there's like a roguelite structure, so we'll unlock like new kind of bonuses and stuff that we can start with every time we get wrecked.
You stumble across some ruins.
Search these ruins.
The abandoned abodes and open some old dusty cells.
Some bats. Okay, we're gonna fight some bats and rats. Begin combat. Reshuffle. Okay, we've got Luba is our big damage dealer. She's here. So what we'll try to do probably is drop her all the way on the left and then put guys with shields up in front of her to protect her. Opponent goes first with the hulking rat. What if we... Okay, yeah, so we'll put her actually between. So we'll put, like, Pavel up. So he's going to tank one attack, and then we'll put Luba up. So Pavel will kill the hulking rat, probably. He'll tank its attack. These bats and rats are no match for us, actually. Nobody needs to be supported. We could confuse... There's no need to confuse anybody. There's really no need to shield anybody. So probably what we'll do is we'll use these guys' get closer abilities to put them all on the field. Will this kill somebody? No. If he... Okay, that doesn't work. So his piercing doesn't work if you use him from the tactics thing, I guess. We'll see how this goes. It actually might have been a mistake to put down somebody who doesn't have any shields. We could have shielded ally if we'd been smart. So when we use an ability, it affects the ally who's furthest to the right. So we can't put a shield on him now. That's probably what we should have done. Instead, we'll send this guy closer. We'll hope that we just take out all these bats and rats and stuff. Everybody's just gonna fight. We'll see how it goes. Nobody's taken any damage yet. So that's good. Okay, we win. Nobody took any hits? Good. We found a whole bunch of crap. Some bird meat, I guess from the bats. Are bats birds? A leather shirt, some sandstone we can use to build. Okay, some cherries and whatever that green thing is. Let's look at... So this is more food. That's good for them to be eating so they can stay out longer. And I wanted to see this shirt. Lots of people with no shirt right now. So one of them should probably wear it. And I'm thinking it's Radovuj. Radovuj, wear this leather shirt. There you go. There you go, bud. He can wear it. He's got only 114 of 150 equipment weight. And let's also go... We've got more movement. Let's send these guys here. You approach your beasts and have time to decide the plan of action. Let's fight them. Let's not do... It's more spiders! Sure, this hand looks fine. We get to go first. Drop down Luba. Our big champion. We will do... Shield ally on her. For 6. That should be plenty to stop this spider, who's only going to do 3 damage. So you can see he's got 2 regular damage plus 1 poison. If somebody with poison attacks and hits a person that has already been wounded, then the poison damage is doubled. Right, so if she had been knocked down to like 24, then this would be worth 2, basically. Nobody's going to need to be supported. Let's put down him, and then we'll shield ally on him. Oh, he did do the attack. I don't get how that works then. Well, he did his little pierce attack, which was nice. We got to just ace one of the spiders. I mean, this is going to be the same thing again. This fight's going to be very easy. Everybody fights. We're literally going to kill all the spiders, yeah, in the first round. We got a round shield. So, as we're getting this equipment, a lot of it is kind of garbagey, but we can break it down for raw materials in a pinch. So, like this round shield, for instance, is going to be worse, I think, than every other shield that we have. Who else is using a shield? It's worse. It's worse. So yeah, let's actually show that. Yeah, let's do that right now, just to see. So we could go dismantle, and it'll say, hey, you'll get some wood and leather, maybe. And we'll say yes. We'll take those. And then start heading back towards Pietropolis. Do you have any movement? You do. Great. You have 6 days worth of food now. Great. Expedition 3. How are you guys doing? Are people getting very sick over here? Still heavily poisoned. But nobody's taken any wounds yet. So maybe that's fine. There was one idle person, right? Which meant that we probably finished the construction we were doing, or the crafting that we were doing, right? Anybody remember what we did? We made a shirt? A reptile vest. Okay, cool. Instead of putting that on somebody, let's do... So another thing that's going to happen at some point is people are going to start moving to attack our town. And so we'll need... We don't want our dudes at town to be totally useless at fighting. Construction. Can I build a cabbage patch? Oh yeah! So cabbage patch is going to give us new babies. And babies will grow up to be new villagers. So we want this. I don't have enough stone. But I can build it out of vegetables and stuff. I feel like I would just want to do more wood. Will it make a difference if I use wood or gold? 300, no research. What if I use gold for a catalyst? Attract children, attract humans. Looks like it makes no difference. So I guess if we use stone... Let's actually hold off on this. Because how much hay or straw or whatever do these guys have? 28. Let's send these guys back with the straw. How many more? And how's their production going here? 2 turns. In 1 turn, they'll have more straw. Okay, so we're going to let these guys go for 1 turn. We're going to leave 1 idle villager for 1 turn. Then we're going to break camp, bring back a bunch of straw, try using the straw to build the cabbage patch, and see if it makes a difference.
A feast in honor and reverence of the ancestors and forefathers, the so-called Zeity.
Okay, it's time for the feast. The Night of the Goat, a feast. Blah, 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 blah. Tomislava gains folklore. Okay, so folklore can be used in intellect and hex challenges. Great. And he says if there's ever a curse, there's this place you can go to lift the curse. So now we know. Great. Zyadi. Let's break camp. Go to Pietropolis. Let's move our hay here. All of it is fine. We need more food. Have you guys been making food? You super have. Awesome. Give us a buttload of vegetables. Like, I don't know, 48 vegetables. Keep us on the road for 16 turns. And we'll send these guys out a little further this time and see if they can gather some more exotic materials. We've also got some jerky here. We've got 2 little kids, which is good. Let's go to our construction again and see if it makes a difference if we're using the hay. So before we were doing wood and vegetables, and our catalyst was probably just going to be more wood because it doesn't seem to make that much of a difference what you use for the catalyst. So 25, so 2 children, 2 humans. 1 pack size, 300 weight. The weight of the cabbage field? That seems kind of weird. If we switch this, then it doesn't attract humans anymore. So actually the straw is worse. Okay. Good to know. Noted. We don't have like any fancy wood. What if we do this? Does this make a difference? No. Okay, sure. We'll pack it full of vegetables. That's fine. Bit of a disappointment. Just make it out of wood. We'll do this to attract humans and children's. This is underway. Zona will work on building it. It's going to take her 3 turns. Fine. Gathering team. Where could you go to get some more interesting stuff? What is this purple thing? An exotic fruit? That might be fun. We could send you out here to get some... We don't know how to gather bamboo, but we could learn. Or... What is this? Clay... Canes. What if I learned to gather canes? So now we can go... Let's send this group out here. They'll get the exotic fruits and the canes. Because those are materials that we just don't have at home. That's this spot here. They've set out. This team is coming back to town. Oh, we should have fought those guys. That's okay. We didn't know they were there. Pietropolis, everybody's working. These guys are coming back. They got 5 days of food. Cool. Am I supposed to still be doing this tutorial? Maybe we'll stop by and check in on his tutorial. See what he wants to do. Don't get attacked. Good. These guys are going to come back to Pietropolis and drop off their stuff. Because they have some good stuff. Some stone. Some whatever this is. Leather. Bone. We'll keep the fruits and stuff. You'll need the silk, though. We'll pass our equipment that we're not using, and you can decide whether you want to put it on villagers or not. We have 4 days worth of food. Can you please give us all of your meat? We'll be fine. That puts us at 7 days worth of food. What if we took a little bit of vegetables, too? 9 days. Great. People in the village have enough. There's only 3 people here, so they've got like 10 turns worth of food if they just eat vegetables. Oh, there's jerky here, too. Give me the jerky. Yeah! 10, 11, great. And these guys are going to keep making more vegetables. That's all fine and dandy. Cabbage patch is underway. Let's actually go to the equipment of the people in the village and give them some weapons. What if you had this little stick instead? Oh, and I want to give the reptile vest to my adventuring party that we made. Anybody else want like a weapon or a shield maybe? 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 5. Bam. Get the big round shield. Everybody else has little staffs and stuff. Let's break down these for materials. Yeah. Cool. We'll send these guys back to Theodore's tutorial just to see if there's anything else to do here right now.
Theodore,
We've been to the dungeon.
excellent.
He says, great, you've been to the
I hadn't
dungeon.
noticed how the dungeon had many routes to explore, and
Blah,
some
blah,
may
blah,
still
blah,
be explored for you if you lack certain skills.
So you'll be finding clues to pursue the mystery of the cosmic tree.
For example, often find themselves
Fine, thank you for your help.
finding
We did it. That might be it for the tutorial for now. Let's go check out these dudes here. But we don't have any more movement, so they won't actually do that right now. The gathering party is almost where they need to be. They don't have any more movement today either. Pietropolis, you're doing your thing. Cool. Enemy spotted. If your people get wounded during a fight challenge, these wounds persist, and if they're serious, they may cause death. 1 wound is recovered each turn as long as the group has food. To improve healing, set a camp up or go to the village and make sure you have food and fuel. Medics reduce the chance of death for wounded party members. Also, some events help you heal. Great. This is the right place? Cool. Set up camp. Search location.
You enter an underground. Inside, there are 2 main. You
Go
take
right.
the right turn.
Tactical retreat. Fine. Was there anything else? Can I not set up camp here? Because... Fine, I'll go here. Because there's a dungeon here, I'm not allowed to do that. Bit of a pain. Fine, go here. Do it here instead. Set up camp. We'll have to do it next turn, because it takes 1 movement. Hopefully these guys won't come and ruin my life. You dudes, go fight these guys. The undead filth must be slain. Play a little card game. Yeah. Opponent goes first. Check out this. Bam! And we're going to hit him for 14 on our turn. So we should... Stogniev should one-shot him, barring anything weird happening, like them putting more shield on him. No, okay, so this guy will be dead. This guy will not be dead, though. So we got to do... Maybe we could confuse him? Or we could give first action to an ally, which is what we're going to do instead. So Luba's going to go to the front. Oh, this is a mistake too. It's not quite what we wanted. I thought that she would go here, but she went all the way to the left. Okay, so how do we not take any damage from this guy? We could put a shield on our boy Stogniev, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to shield him, put on Radovuj, and shield him too. And that should keep everybody safe. Next round. You're dead. You're not dead. Oh, you are dead. Great. We got a shield, a quilted cloth, and a bone. Let's take a look at those items real quick. Oh, we didn't put the shirt on anybody. How about you have a shirt, Stogniev? Actually, who doesn't have... Luba didn't have any armor, right? Or any shield. Oh, I see. So armor is not going to increase their shield. Okay, sure. Put on this to have more health. What does it give? Actually, this is better. Derp, 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 derp. We should give the reptile vest... Oh, next time we're back in town, we'll give this to somebody. For the moment, if somebody's not wearing a shirt, we'll put it on them. But really, we should give this to somebody who does crafting, because it's going to increase their ability to do crafting. We also got the shield. It's a good shield. Who's got a shield right now? There you go. Better shield for Jersey. Let's fight these guys. Shuffle that for me, please. Well, that's worse, but that's fine. We'll deal with it. They've got a guy here. Let's put Luba down. And can I do first action? Nobody has first action high enough level to move her. So instead what we're going to do is confuse this guy. So she'll still get the first attack. Unless they confuse her. Cool. If we could confuse this guy too, that would be amazing. We'll put some shield on Luba just in case. I think we're going to be fine here, but just in case this for some reason does not go to plan. I think we're going to own these dudes. Next round, way overkill somebody. Yeah. Oh, Luba actually did take some damage. Okay, didn't really calculate that well. She has 3 wounds. That's not so good. We got another buckler. And some bird meat from those guys somehow. Shoot, do we need to take camp for Luba's wounds? She'll be fine. Let's go exploring. Yeah. We've got a medic. These guys, meanwhile, need to make camp. They can't this turn. Next turn. Somebody's idle. Oh, cool. We made the cabbage patch. Great. You dudes make camp. Gather. Oh, look at all this great stuff we can get. But gather this and this. Hamislav, work on the wood. He's not really gonna... He's useless. He's just here to help fight. He's like their bodyguard. Let's look at town next. So we've got our crafter not crafting anything. I don't have any research points, do I? No. So I don't know how to build anything in town. Anything else? Is there anything that I want to craft here? Oh, some gathering tools would be perfect. Yeah. Let's make it out of this. We'll put some Snakeskin? We'll see what difference it makes. So, gathering 3 if we use the snakeskin. If we use the regular leather, gathering 1. Yeah, use the snakeskin. And what if we use the dragon leather, just out of curiosity? Not very much of a difference. Yeah, use snakeskin. Make some gathering tools. Perfect. What if I did this? Gathering 4. Make a very good basket out of the reeds. Just for curiosity, gathering 3. Or we can make a whole bunch of baskets of gathering 2. Right? Because we could have... We could do like 3 of those. Let's do that. Let's put in an order for 3 of these. We'll have Zona do it. And then we'll pass out little gathering things to a bunch of our guys. These dudes, meanwhile, keep exploring north. Just see what's going on over here. Is anybody... Are her wounds healing Luba's wounds? Yes, they are. Okay, great. And how much food? 10 food, 13 fuel. Just checking all these guys. 13 food, 22 fuel. Everybody's good. Everybody's good for food and stuff. Elena died. Is she the heavily poisoned person? Uh-oh. Yeah, she was one of the gatherers at Expedition 2. Wow, so she succumbed to her wounds. Bit of a pain. Oh no! Yeah, you just lose people in this game from time to time. The good news is now you can have a better weapon. What a sad grave, lol. No. Can you not? Is this two-handed or it's too heavy? I see. Too heavy for you. Is this shield lighter? 94, 120. So watch this. Watch what we're gonna do. We're gonna go boom. Nope, he's too weak. Never mind. Change of all of the plan. Wow, actually this is a bit of a pain because... Getting some Oregon Trail vibes. Yeah, with the, like, getting poisoned by a snake and people just suddenly dying off. So nobody's gathering the exotic fruit anymore. That's fine. We'll focus on gathering cane. It doesn't matter where we put him. Gather... Keep gathering wood, bud. You got it, Himislav. We might have to send back this expedition and wait until, we have some more of our kids grow up. Out of interest, what kind of resources are out here? Okay, just like food and stuff. Let's just carve our way through these dudes. More fighting. We gotta be a little careful with Luba, because she is injured. So let's actually see if we can reshuffle and get her to do a tactics turn to start. We get to go first. Let's put down, Can I... Sure, we'll put down Radovuj. He'll probably be safe on the end here. Broken Skeleton, especially if we drop down Stogniev. And then shield. How much are we gonna hit this person for? He's got 11. Yeah. Then drop Jersey down, and then we'll stack shields on Jersey. Because they don't have any other tactics cards, so they're not gonna like move people in front of him. So you just go shield. 20, 26. Let's go support ally, so we'll increase his attack and put a little bit more shield on him. We probably should have done her confuse instead, because that only added 1 shield, right? I wasn't really paying enough attention. 1 dude dead. She has a ton of shield, or Jersey has a ton of shield, so he's fine. Bam. We got some, some bigos, a form of vegetable stew, traditionally made of sauerkraut, but any veg does the job if needed. And a buckler. Cool. Any good? We got a lot of bucklers now. 3, 5. We've got 1. This is the worst buckler yet. This one that we have. Okay, don't worry about it. Should we keep walking out here? Hopefully nobody else is going to succumb to their wounds. Oh no!
Is not an easy place to grow up in.
Okay, kid grew up.
Grow up we must. One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your
Let's have
village
the kid
and
grow up
rebuild
into a
Thea.
gatherer,
Becoming an
because we
adult
just
is an
lost one.
important rite
So
of
Dragon is our
passage.
new
The whole village
gatherer.
As you make your way through the terrain, your herbalist spots an area where you can harvest some good herbs.
Ooh.
They grow inside a hollowed tree.
Some free
But
herbs?
beware, there seems to be a lot of spider webs surrounding the place. These webs look thicker than I like. We best be quick about our business here, exclaims one of your men.
Do we fight some spiders to get some herbs? Let's do it.
Your herbalist carefully picks the right herbs, while the rest of the men keep a wary eye out for trouble. You already picked some of the herbs, but you notice that there is a larger patch further down the path.
We can push our luck
that
now.
area has a sticky white blanket of webs thrown all over it.
So we got some stuff. We can keep pushing our luck. With the grace of Varog, that's our god, we've survived the darkness. Surely some spiders can't beat us.
The men walk
Oh, they're
carefully
gonna
down
beat
the
us.
path, trying their best not to touch the white network of webs around them. The pressure builds as each move
Blah, 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 blah,
feels
blah.
like
We're
it's
fighting
in
giant spiders. Let's do it. And a spider queen is one of them. We're gonna get owned. Oh, good! Reshuffle. I can work with this. Counter tactic can maybe let us remove a card from their hand if they had something low level. Yes, they're actually doing like a ton of damage here. This is 18 damage coming at us right away. We're gonna drop Stogniev down. I get to play one more card, get to / have to. Let's confuse this person. So it's not gonna get an attack the first round. It's still not going to be enough to kill it first round. Okay, the good news is the malicious spiders are little baby dorks. We're not worried about these little ones. The blood spiders are a bit more of a problem. So, let's... drop down Jerzy. No, drop down Dobroviest. Oh, she can't do first action because she's too high level. Shoot. Yeah, confuse this other blood spider then. This is gonna go bad. Our dudes are gonna get wrecked here. There's a lot of spiders. They put the spider queen out. You hate to see it. Who's gonna hit for 28 damage at some point. Jerzy, get out there, and we'll do shield ally on you. And now we just gotta cross our fingers and hope for the best. This is gonna go really bad. I think all of our dudes are gonna get wiped here. I think we should not have pushed our luck with the speed raise. Stogniev already taken damage. Okay, we almost got the Spider Queen, though. Unfortunately, it's gonna be bad. Stogniev is almost definitely dead. She's almost definitely dead. Jerzy killed the Spider Queen. This is really bad. Keep and play. They got a lot of cards, that's all. Blood Spider is out. He's got only 14. We're gonna put out Pavel. Shoot! Oh, we should have done Confused. I thought we were gonna get to play 2 cards. I wasn't paying close enough attention. Oh boy. It's gonna be a bad time. If I Confuse, will it affect him? Okay, cool. Have her, whatever her name is, Luba, Confuse. They play some cards. Some little crappy spiders. We got the Spider Queen, though. She was the one who was going to do, like, a ton of damage. Unfortunately, the little spiders are going to soak up his attacks. Radovuz's attacks, because he's surrounded by little dork spiders. But we'll put a bunch of shield on him, and I guess we got to hope for the best. We are going to lose a bunch of our dudes. I worry that this is going to set us really far back, and we're not going to really be able to recover from it, but we'll see. First phase, good. This is where it goes bad. No! He's dead. All the little dork spiders beat up Pavel. Yeah, this'll work. They just got so many dudes. We've got the big bad ones, though, for the most part. Confuse the blood spider. Yeah. They have another blood spider. Okay, so put down somebody with high shield here. We gotta put Luba all the way on the end. That's because she's got the lowest armor. We don't really have the option to do that. We better get some crazy good herbs from this. 3 tanks in 1 attack. No, he hit the wrong guy. Oh no, Pavel. Or Jersey, you hit the wrong dude. Fatefully did not attack the big strong guy and randomly attacked the little weak guy instead. Pavel, you have to do this. It's all you. And we'll confuse the first guy they put down. The blood spider. With Luba. Do you have to bury that dude now? I think we might have to bury a bunch of dudes. We'll see. Pavel? Pavel is... Oh my god, we lost. Okay, so these people are still alive right now, but they have a ton of wounds, right? So what we're gonna have to do is make camp and hope that they recover from their wounds by camping out before they die. But what's gonna happen really is, over the next few turns, people are gonna start dropping dead. Anybody want to do any work? There's nothing gathered here. Okay, they're camping. They're just trying to live. Mass grave, Lamau. Yeah, pretty much. Expedition 2. How's your gathering going? Because you're about to get owned by these guys. So actually, Expedition 2, break camp. Get out of there. I can't lose you two. Because these two guys, these level 2 fighting guys, we're going to attack them next turn. Back at Piotropolis, what do we want to do? Oh, Dragon. Yeah. Oh, it's going to join the other party. Okay, that's fine. Equipment. Give a... Who's gathering vegetables? Give this woman. Remember this woman's face. She gets to get the gathering tools. Bam. Everybody else is working. Except for Dragon. Dragon, help out with wood for now. That's fine. And everybody else, try not to die up there. They're gonna die. No! 3 people died. Luba, Stogniev, and Radovuj all died. Radovuj also, crucially, I think, was our medic. So that might be a big bad thing that happened. Oh, but look! Dobroviest is no longer wounded. No, she has 6 wounds. What does the red dot mean? Heavily wounded. She's no longer heavily wounded, so Dobroviest may live. We'll see. She's a trooper. Everybody else, I mean, we have 2 people who aren't troopers and 3 people who are dead. So I guess they're the least troopiest of all. Brutal. Here at Piotropolis, this is what we're gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna take... Remember when I gave this woman that basket? No basket for you. No. Wait. Yes. Inventory. Pass 2 gathering tools here. And put 1 person, Dragon, go here to be a helpful gatherer. Then equipment on our party. Oh my gosh, the micromanaging is huge. I'm also not very good at it, as you may have noticed. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, how do I do... Can I switch to... the expedition party? I want to see their stuff. There we go. Okay, cool. You get a basket. No, you don't. You don't get a basket. You get a basket. You get a basket. You get to inherit all the equipment of the woman who died carrying this stuff before you. Good luck. What we're going to do actually is send these guys out here, because what can happen is Expedition 3, right now you can see they have carrying capacity 2450 of 2168. So what could happen is all their dudes could be dead, and they won't have enough. Otherwise, I like Hemislav. Hemislav, pretty cool. Which one is that? Wait, let me double check. Wait. Oh, Hemislav. Oh yeah, he is cool. He's our little fighter in the protecting our. He is heavily poisoned still, and he's slowly dying of poison, which is fine. He's our guard for our little gatherers. I think he's doing some gathering himself too, but not as much. Anyway, the problem is these people are all gonna die, and they're not gonna be strong enough to take their equipment back. So we're gonna send this expedition out to them, just to help reclaim the stuff. And we'll bring it all back to town. New future child name, Hemislav. It's a good one. They're gonna go help carry back the possessions of all the dead people. It's a little rough, but it must be done. Yeah, so we really effed up. This is kind of what happens in this game. I haven't played this for a few years, but I do remember this happening, that, like, you'll just make a bad mistake and be like, oh my god, I gotta spend the next, 10 turns dealing with this mistake. The good news is, these guys all actually lived. They're still wounded, but nobody's in danger of dying. So actually, that means these dudes can go do, well... Maybe these guys should combine forces? Oh no, Hemislav is gonna die. He's gonna die of his poison. For sure. Okay, is there somewhere you guys can camp to maybe keep Hemislav from dying? Oh boy. Camp here, gather some cherries. Hemislav, live! No! Okay, we're gonna gather mad cherries while trying to not die. This group will also continue to camp. Is there anybody back at town? Not really.
An unexpected visitor, Theodore.
So Theodore arrives at the village. He says, your food stocks have grown.
Your food stocks have grown. Your people
It is time to try and find clues as to what happened to...
But the darkness is not gone.
Something.
Always looming in the shadows.
How to repair the darkness. How do we repair it?
Ah, that's the spirit. I knew we could count on you.
Do you know anything more about what happened to the cosmic tree?
I know some. But
He
I
says,
do not
yes,
hold the answers you need
fine,
to
what do we
seek.
need to do?
There have been those who sought to undo this curse, those who were charged with the guardianship of Thea's
There's a map.
pillars,
We got a
and
map.
Who have...
Great. Cosmic tree is literally right there. I think if we go to the cosmic tree, I sort of remember doing this and getting, like, super pwned by whatever was there. But for the moment, let's look at these dudes' equipment, because now is the time to respec everybody. Since all those other jerks are dead, we can have their clothes. This armor's worse. This armor's worse. This armor's worse. Is there a better shield? Okay, it seems like the guys with all the bad stuff died, so that's probably good. Do we want the piercing? Does somebody want to have the big sword? And was that this? 9? That's actually not that big. Maybe she just said... Oh no, it's the big axe, right? Yeah! Jersey, you're the new axe guy. Congratulations on the promotion. You're gonna need big armor, which you do have, I think. 17 armor, that seems good. Pavel, it seems like you're wearing a fabric shirt. Do you want to be wearing better armor than that? Pavel's like, no, this is my dexterity shirt. Ah, this is an even better shirt. There you go. Let me just check. That's bad. Your shield was pretty good, if I remember. 4 and 6? Yeah, we're not going to beat that. How about a sword? Do you like the sword you have now? This one is better. It's good quality. This does more damage, but we want Pavel to be good at shielding. And Dobroviest is another good name. There's a lot of good names here. We can change their names too, but it's fun to have just the kind of traditional Slavic names. Bit of a goof. So here's what I'm gonna have these dudes do. We're gonna stop at the cosmic tree. We're gonna check it out. Now that nobody else is in risk of dying, we only lost half the party. It's probably gonna be like, you need to do a huge challenge. Whatever is here, we're gonna send them back to Piotropolis afterwards and drop off some of the gear and stuff that we don't need.
You find the skeletal remains of a person, most likely an elf.
So an
as
elf
the
person
bones
is
of a
dead
slight
here.
silver tinge
They have a
and
scroll.
much
Read the
lighter.
scroll.
And so the cosmic tree stood in flames, and with it, the world burned alike. For as
Do we
the
read
canopy
all the side
burned,
notes
so
carefully,
did
or just read the
skies
main
turn
bits?
red,
No need for
and the
fluff.
heavens were no
Let's
more.
read the side bits.
Note 1 is written in a beautiful style.
Oh my god, this is a mistake.
Impeccable, neat, and very distinct.
Blah, 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 blah.
It reads, and so our duty
Right, so there are 2
failed.
locations to
It is
scout. Great. There's 2 places we gotta go. Cosmic tree, cosmic tree. But before we do those, we're heading back to town. Please, don't do this. Head back to Piotropolis, drop off some of your extra stuff. The good news is, now these guys have tons of food because they only have half as many people needing to eat. So that's something. Oh, I guess they can't go that way? They gotta go around? Bit of a pain. Okay, fine. Expedition 2 is camping to try to not die. Some people leveled up. We got a research point. There's an idle villager, which means our last crafting basket is done. That's good. Hemislav is no longer dying, but he is still heavily poisoned. We'll stay here and gather some fruit for a little while. Piotropolis. Oh, actually, let's see if we can build a new structure. So we got the cabbage patch. What is this? A herbalist hut. A place where all sick and wounded can receive help. Increases health regeneration and produces herbs each turn. That might be good. A well gives us random resources. A watchtower allows us to see further distances. A smithy lets us do better crafting. Increase the crafting skill and unlocks the chance to craft good quality items. Children growing up to be craftsmen receive 5 points. Let's get the herbalist hut. Yeah! I have no idea what's good. And we're just kind of picking what seems cool. So we'll go to construct, build a herbalist hut. So an interesting thing about this game is I don't think we ever get more dudes. I need more straw, actually. Bit of a pain. I guess I could make this all out of wood. Add healing. And using gold won't change anything. I wish we had more cane. Are these guys carrying a bunch of cane? Expedition 2. Did I forget to drop off? No, I didn't. They just have a bunch of berries. What about these dudes? Do you have any cool materials with you? You have some cane. 7 cane. That won't be enough to use in the... Let's just build it all out of wood. Whatever. It'll be worse, but... it's probably fine. Perfect. The super wood hut. And Zona, you are our chief architect. You could please get on that. That would be great. And maybe they can heal Hemislav of his terrible, terrible sickness. These guys actually are moving 6 out of 5 for some reason. How are you guys doing here? Do you still need to... Hemislav still has 6 out of 15. Let's see if he gains a little bit more health before we move him again. He might need to retire to the town. We'll think about it. Okay, here we are at town. So, we gotta drop off a bunch of crap that we don't want. Which is gonna be most of the stuff. And basically what we're gonna do is, as we get new baby villagers growing up and becoming capable people, or sometimes dudes will just wander into our town because we have the cabbage patch had chance to get humans. We'll use that equipment for them. Take these reeds, take some of these herbs, but just take half maybe. Well, you're gonna create herbs, right? You guys are gonna start growing your own herbs, so maybe not. Maybe I'll hold on to these. Do we need more food? We have 11 days worth of food. That's probably fine. We just gotta be careful because our party is not very... doesn't have a lot of people in it. Why else were we here? I guess just to drop off all that stuff. That's worthwhile. Head up towards that hungry unliving. They're just a little dudes. We can fight them.
You are stopped by a group of mischievous house demons called the Hurlings.
We're stopped by house demons. They want to play hide and seek. Let's do it. Start playing.
You played well, but the Hurlings beat you silly.
We played hide and seek. They gave us some string and also made us sick.
However, it turns out they poisoned your food, so some of you feel sick.
They poisoned us. Okay, great. They're kind of a jerk move, but fine. You guys still have one more movement, right? Move here. Please? No? No, they won't do it? Oh, they can't. I guess this is like hard to pass through terrain. Expedition 2. How's Hemislav doing? I figure when Hemislav has 8 health, let's move him. Then he'll be more than 50% healthy. It's happened. Break camp. Hemislav, if you could just stop being so poisoned all the time, that'd be pretty cool. Where are you guys going to go gather stuff? What is that? Some coal? Yeah, let's have these guys go gather some... I kind of want them to gather stuff that we can't just get at home. Head up towards the coal. That's fine. My only concern is they're going to be kind of far away. Which makes me worry they're going to get, like, attacked by random dudes. But we'll see. Meanwhile, this team, keep moving towards those hungry unliving. And we'll do this first Cosmic Tree quest. On my shirt says, oh, this is a trade proposition. I get fun hour of hide and seek. You get string and food poisoning. Oh yeah, it's a classic trade. It's almost a trope at this point. Do these guys need better equipment? We do want them to be able to fight in a pinch. But their stuff is kind of better already. Yeah. Okay. Do you want shirts? Have some shirts. On me. Free shirts. Oh, one of these shirts was good for crafting, right? Which one was it? It's still being worn by the... a mistake was made. The crafting shirt is still being worn by one of the dudes. That's fine. Zona, you wear the best shirt because you are our most important person. These chumps can wear the lame shirts. There they go. And it's done. Do they want different weapons? Your mace is not very good, so let's get you a better weapon. And you're strong, right? Can you wield the two-handed weapon? No, you can't. Okay, some people seem to be able to do that. Let's stick with the good quality shield on you. And instead of this... Oh, I guess there are no other one-handed weapons. What does this do? +1 will. Interesting. Yeah, fine. You can hold on to that boy. This is all fine. Zona gets a whole bunch of cool crap. Everybody else does not. That's the rule. We don't have any research points. These guys are out of movement. These guys are out of movement. Cool.
A small group of travelers passes by your village.
There's some travelers. They tell me of a herbalist living in a hut in the wilderness. They say they can cure any poison and even heal wounds for a price. We gotta get... Oh my god, Hemislav is right here. This is perfect. Hemislav, go to the poison curing hut. Oh my goodness, it's Kismet. We were told you could cure any poison or wounds.
But I haven't survived as long as I have by running a charity.
Please be cleansed of poison.
Do me a favor. Beware for healing wounds. You know what? I need someone to dig in my garden.
Okay, so this is the new trade proposition. We dig in the garden, she cures our poison. Deal. Let's dig in the garden. It's chores time. Fortunately, our gatherers are strong. They're going to be good at chores. I think we're going to be able to do this. We're going to cure Hemislav's poison. It's going to be awesome. 12... Actually, can I counter offense? Yeah, get rid of that physical challenge. And then drop... And these guys won't get permanently wounded by this, remember, because this isn't combat. It's fake combat. However, we might get owned here. It's actually going to be closer than I would really like it to be. And in fact, I think we're going to lose this. Now that I'm looking at it... Oh boy. In fact, I'm sure of it. No! Oh, we came all this way for nothing. Surrender. Challenge will end. I forfeited the challenge.
You tried, I give you that. But alas, as I said, I am no charity.
Alright, leave. We gotta get these guys... I guess Hemislav will just live with poison for the rest of his life. That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem like the lesson here, but I think that's what we gotta do. He's gotta go do some push-ups and we'll come back later. Probably with more people. Oh, these guys can't move from here. Fine. Oh boy, that was a bit of a waste. Let's fight these hungry unliving. Now we have way fewer guys. I feel like that is a bad estimation of digging holes. Yeah, it's not, like, everyone can dig holes. Not us. Not Hemaslav. He is, in fairness, hugely poisoned. Jersey, get down there. Broken Skeleton is here to ruin my life. We're gonna one-shot him, though. So Dobrovius, come down. And you're not gonna one-shot a skeleton, but we're gonna stack a ton of shield on you. Okay, we got these skeletons. So that's one of my kind of criticisms of this game, is that it feels like combat is always... It tends to feel like it's either so... Like there's not a lot of close combats. They're either so easy that they're trivial, or else we get completely trashed. I don't know. That's kind of my observation. Let's drop Pavel down, and we'll dump some more shield on him. We don't need to, but just to be safe. We got a rib cage. We got an ivory short sword. That makes sense. These guys are made of bones. Dobrovius, how does this new short sword compare to your current one? It's better, because it's good quality. There you go. Oh, a little upgrade. You still have the crafting armor, Dobrovius, which you're not supposed to have, but that's fine. This rib cage is really not good at all, so that's fine, too. We'll just hold on to that. Guys, make your way to the cosmic tree.
You arrive at a tall,
There's a tall stone tower. Go in.
You walk into
Blah, 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 blah. Here's a man. He says, I am Professor Anthony Hufka, formerly of the Grand University. These days, while on research leave, I suppose. We said we found this old scroll by a body. It talked about curing the darkness, and it had your tower marked on it. He says, the Elven Scroll. I wish I could turn off their dialogue. We might take a look at that.
Able to find out what happened to him. His pesky student ran off with the scroll before I could write down the directions.
This sounds like the beginning of a long talk. Can you tell us the highlights, please?
Very well. In short,
magic stifles progress. For humanity to achieve an age of reason civilization, we have to get rid of all magic. So they burned the tree.
Once and for all. This is why we try to burn the blood.
See,
yes, precisely. So just finish what the elf will ask you to do, but find a way to burn the tree for good. Yes,
alright, so for mankind to be awesome, we gotta kill all the magic in the world. I'm down for it. That doesn't sound like an evil quest at all. Alright, you guys gotta go up here. Keep making your way up here. I worry that the monsters are gonna get more and more dangerous. Also, you only have 9 days of food, so just try not to eat too much. Can I try this again?
Find the solitary hut. Yes, indeed.
Poison. Deal. There's no way this is going to make a difference, right? This guy's going to be the same thing again. We're just going to get owned all over. 8 damage. Well, Hemaslav can take 2 attacks. Yeah, no, this is... We should forfeit this. There's no purpose in us being here.
Well, you tried. I give you that.
That's weird. So we could just keep trying that over and over, basically. A bit odd. Okay. Zona built the thing. The herbalist hut. You wanna craft something cool, Zona? Like some cooked meals? Maybe a nice... we really don't have the right ingredients. Don't do that. Make some clothes. What about a nice... What am I doing? A nice dragon hide blouse. Another one. Armor 5. If we use... That's also armor 5. If we use the topaz. And it's worse if we use the amber. I guess let's not do this. Let's have you do more gathering tools. Yeah, that's fine. Just make one set of gathering tools, and then remember, we should have a loose gathering tools here that we can give to one of these people. We'll make one more to give to the other gatherer here. Oh boy. You guys were gonna go gather coal, right? Why don't you do that? One more spot. Oh, they can't move any further. You guys keep heading up towards the cosmic tree. What is this?
Your scouts report something of interest nearby and mark it on your maps. They
Investigate.
have spotted an abandoned settlement made out of several thatch cottages.
There's a nest of giant spiders. Let's do it. Place to see. Oh, it's like a million miles away? Okay. Well, if I'm ever all the way over there, maybe I'll check it out. It's telling me that there's wounded people in this group. Oh no, is Hemislav wounded again? Hemislav. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Expedition 1 has an encounter. It's just a fight. Right away. We'll own these guys though. Let's put Jersey down. So this guy does 28, but he's going to do 29 damage. And what we'll do is, we'll move him to the front with first action. And so he'll one-shot that first living corpse. Although these guys are getting tougher. And then Pavel, you go down. Jersey, just try to not get killed. Hopefully this guy will hit Pavel. Jersey might take a little damage here. I don't think so. I think we're good. Fight phase 2, bam. We done it. We got some fish goulash, delicious, a monster bone, and another shield. Another encounter for Expedition 1. I guess we're just getting swarmed by wandering monsters that we couldn't see. They put down this dude, but he's confused. Let's put down Jersey and we'll stack shield on him. Now, the danger is we're going to accidentally hit this little dude instead of hitting the big dude that we really need to hit. So, we're going to go first action. We're going to move Jersey to the front so he'll one-shot this skeleton. And then we'll figure out what to do about these little skeletons. We'll make it up as we go along. The Broviest, figure it out. Jersey got a little hurt. Kind of unlucky. He got a lot hurt, actually. He'll be fine. Put him down. Here's their dude. A broken skeleton. We're gonna one-shot him. Cool. Okay, Jersey got 6 wounds, but we got a thorn, which is like a cool spear, I think. And a blunt greatsword, which I guess should count as a bashing weapon. Production stopped. Why did production stop? No. It's weird. Village overview. Gatherers. Tomislava, you need to be gathering. Hemislav, you need to not be dead, please. If you could do that, that would be fantastic. So we'll make camp in an effort to keep him alive, but also because now we can gather stuff. Everybody helps. Let's take a look at the new equipment that we got for this team. A thorn. It's 15 damage. Oh no, it's less damage. But it's piercing, which we don't have any of right now. Let's do that, actually. Let's give Jersey a piercing weapon and see how he likes that. We'll see how it goes. Random
You see something
encounter.
of interest in the distance. You spot a group of travelers.
There's
trekking
travelers. Okay, they're over there. To the cosmic tree.
You finally find what must have been the grove from the map.
We'll say, hi there, we're searching for an elf that may have passed through here a long time ago, looking for answers in the darkness. This is a talking tree that we're talking to.
The tree blinks at you several times before moving its branches around.
How long is
as if
long
it was
ago?
shifting
An
in its
eon,
place.
too?
Slowly, it begins talking.
We'll say it was probably around 100 years ago.
The children of Thea, you mean? Pretty young things, to be sure. In the old days, there used to be many in my grove.
Oh,
tree looks around
his
as if
grove
for
has
the
been all
first
cut
time,
down.
And you see its
We'll
face
say-
twisting and its eyes growing larger.
We'll say, calm down, it is okay. Thea has been cursed with 100 years of darkness. Your grove must have perished during that time.
Right.
He
My
says,
apologies.
okay, we
Yes,
played him, he
that
believes
wicked
it.
cold night. It was rather unpleasant.
He wants us to kill his brother. A cute tree! Yeah, a cute little tree boy. He has a little owl that's actually super cute. And like a little cat sitting up here. Let's say we'll kill his brother.
I have what you seek, right here.
The tree crackles, the earth beneath it shakes a bit, and from the roots it brings out an elf.
Let's do this.
How splendid. I have cast a spell.
We'll get the brother and bring you his remains. Brother's right up there. No? Where's the brother? This is the brother? The brother may be there. Start heading that way. We'll stop and talk to the nomads on the way, I guess. Tell you what, let's just play a few more turns of this. We'll try to do... Let's just do like one more turn maybe, because we're about at time. We'll try to do one more good card battle, and I think we'll call it for Thea, with Thea for now. We got a good little taste of this game. To play all the way through a full game of this, I think would take hours and hours. So we'll probably let's just do a little cool fight. See if we can get everybody killed, and then we'll call it for tonight, and probably call it for this game for good. Okay, this guy has 48 health, so we're gonna get owned. Jersey, get in there, pierce him. Then try not to die. We're gonna shield ally on Jersey. Okay, the unliving corpse is just a big strong boy. Good luck, everybody. Oh boy. He lived. Okay, what we needed was for both of these guys to not both attack him. However, we are still getting owned. Pavel, it's all you. I think actually Pavel can do this. He's got a lot of shield. And we took out the big bad guy. Pavel, you got this. Pavel, you did attack the wrong one. Pavel lived. King of being Pavel. Short staff. Nice. Yeah, I tell you what, let's call it here. I think we got a good taste of this game. It's just there's a little bit too much going on, and there's a little bit too much micromanaging for it to be a really good stream game, I think. But I'm glad that we got to try it. I'm glad that we got to feature it a little bit at least. Tell you what, we'll call it here for tonight, and we'll go to the calendar real quick just to wrap up. Let's see. Not that I've been doing a good job of keeping to the calendar, but this week's calendar, bam, is here. Cool. So this has been the Sunday Night Chill stream. We checked out the Awakening. We'll be back tomorrow for... Whoop, that's the wrong tool. We will be back tomorrow for a Cool People Monday from 8 to 10, and we'll be playing some more Hollow Knight. We started playing that game a couple weeks ago. Really, really liking it, and we'll keep making some progress there. Again, that'll be Hollow Knight tomorrow from 8 to 10. Man, oh man, oh man. If you watched any of this live tonight, thank you so much for watching live. And if you watch this as a recording or on YouTube, thank you so much for watching that way too. And until next time, I will see you later.